I have to give the disclaimer when I read on politics. I mean, when I read on anything, I try to be as fair as possible, knowing that when people are watching my videos, fans watch it and non-fans watch it. So when people watch my politics videos, fans of these politicians watch it, and so do non-fans. So I try to look at both sides, or as many sides as possible, to make sure that this person is getting a fair shake, right? So when I ask questions about Trump, I'm sure that there are going to be people who want to ask, like, is he a dictator? Fine, we can answer that. But there are also going to be people who want to know if he's actually going to help America, you know? So I'm going to ask both. I do not like one-sided readers whatsoever, because that leads you into misinterpreting the cards because you're seeing things through your own bias. Okay, let's look at the questions. Can he afford a better spray tan? Is he still tanning? He lost a lot of weight. First, I'm going to ask, how is good old Trump doing? Is that his real... Hold on, guys. Is this... Hold on, let me see if I have any contraband. Okay, I don't want y'all to be looking at my tabs. Is this his real portrait? Like, who did that? Is that his real portrait? Why would they do that? Why would they do, like, why would they do that? Who did that? Sorry. Wow. Yeah, he's definitely getting up there in age. Okay, Trump, how you doing, buddy? See, I'm tired. Trump. Let's get into Trump. Let's get into Trump. He was in my readings this morning. Yeah, it's drooping. It mirrors his mugshot actually looks better than whatever that is. Did I tell y'all when he did the mugshot, I actually went back home to South Carolina, and in the mall, they were selling shirts of his mugshot. I'm like, good old South Carolina, man. Okay, Trump. Let's get into Trump's energy. June 14th, July 14th. When was he born again? He's sick. I've been seeing this for a while though. He's sick. Well, first and foremost, I'm asking him how he feels. Guess what? For the most part, he feels great. He's like, yeah, I can do anything. This is also him signing those executive orders. He's just like, pass them to me. I can see him doing this. Pass them to me. Give it to me. What is this? Give it to me. It's like, yeah, I can do anything. Not for long though. Not for long. Money. Let's see, what's this money thing here, Trump? He stopped a lot of aid, didn't he? Or he tried to? Because it's looking like that's what's going to happen. He's going to be looking at what else he can stop. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of drama in his family, lots of fighting, blah, 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 blah. It's the same as last time. But it also feels like his family, they're centering around him, and they're also defending him as well. Doesn't necessarily feel like it's in the public. It feels more like people around him. So they're being very careful about who he's around. They're trying to control it. He's fighting. Is that another war? It's money. He's also, to me, this is a good thing. There's also another war that he's fighting against. Another war. to Gaza, Africa, and who? Ukraine as well. Okay. So that's just his overall general, whatever, general energy. Yeah, he's sick. He's sickly. I mean, he's also getting up there in age. So right now he feels really great, but like eventually more people are gonna start seeing that he's not really doing that well either. He's not doing that well. I feel like when he had COVID during his first presidency, because I remember this, if you guys remember from Discord, this is when I was talking about it on Discord, that I felt like whatever procedure he received, it messed up his heart. So whatever it was he received, I don't know if it was steroids, if he had remdesivir, or if he also got the COVID shot, I don't know, but it was something that messed with his heart. He wasn't on a ventilator, so it wasn't the ventilator, but it was some medication he was given that really messed him up. He shouldn't have taken it. He shouldn't have taken it. Okay. So the question is, will Trump make all 4 years presidency? Seems like it so far. He has a heart issue. It seems like he's going to survive all 4. So far. Yeah, seems like it. Seems like it. Again, heart issue comes up here. Heart issue. But it seems like it. They're saying, so I remember the last time I read on this, I said something about like there's going to be a year's worth of time where he has to watch out. I don't remember if I said it was the beginning of his presidency or towards the end or something like that, but it feels like there's going to be a space of time of 1 year that he needs to watch out for outside forces. Remdesivir. Will his team hide us? Will his team? Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing yes. They already have. Will his team hide his health issues? It's his heart. Yeah, they already have. How often can this come out? How often? It's his heart. But they already hit it. So, yeah. I mean, that's what teams do. Interesting. So I did ask if there's going to be another assassination attempt on his life, because I think I did see that last year. It looks like two. It looks like 2 maybe in the works, but they're foiled. Right? They're foiled. I do think there's a possibility that someone leading up to this may pass. It doesn't look like him though. It's foiled. Yeah, they're giving me two. And this actually feels like it's related to finances somehow, because the first ones felt like they were more like war related, some CIA whatever BS whatever, like it felt like that. Like the first one, I remember that reading very clearly. I'm not going to repeat it. I'll just put like a little tag thing or whatever so that people on YouTube can click on it. I remember the first one could have been a hotel magnate who kind of planned it. And the second one felt like a government type of thing. This one feels like one of the upcoming ones feels like it's related to financing. So I'm not sure if he's going to be trying to make changes to the currency, to Bitcoin. I see Hillary. To potentially like cryptocurrency. Like it feels like he's going to be making huge changes in the financial world, and those people get nervous, and there's a plot. Um, I don't see it being successful though. I don't really see him being successful. No, I don't see it being successful. Look at Hillary. Look at Hillary. She's. Ooh, did she abandon Kamala? Eek. Hillary. Hillary is looking for the next new thing. She's looking for the next new thing, and she's taking her money with her. I think she abandoned Kamala. I think she abandoned Kamala. And I asked her, did she? She's sort of like, I think she abandoned Kamala. Yeah, Hillary's going to be in the background. I mean, she's going to be in the background until she dies, so. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay. Does Trump genuinely want to make America great again, or is he just a puppet? That's a good question, because it's pretty even-handed. Let's see. I've answered this a few times back in the summer, but we can answer it now. The answer is yes. And I can already hear people who can't stand him are being like, ugh. Answer is yes. He does. This is the same answer that I got the last few times people have asked, is like, he actually does think that America is on the downward slope, that the US is dying. And he actually, like, he genuinely does. But in his mind, what makes America great is finances. What makes it great is that people can make as much money as they want. People can have an idea and it can turn into a business that can make them a millionaire, maybe a billionaire. That's how he sees greatness for the US. He sees the US as an opportunity where people can make something out of themselves out of thin air. So that's, in his mind, that's what America being great is. He cares more about the finances. All the other people around him, because I think when you guys were asking about Project 2025, I said no, he doesn't really care about Project 2025, but the people coming in with him, they do. So his thing is all about financial prosperity. That's all he really cares about. And allowing people in the US to have similar access to becoming rich. So in that sense, yes, yeah, he does want to make America great again. I asked if he's a puppet. No. The thing is it feels like some people try to turn him into a puppet, but he's a wild card. He goes wherever he wants. It's not in his nature to be a puppet. It's not in his nature to be a puppet, because he's very erratic. So he can't be a puppet. Even if he was groomed to be one, he can't be one. It's not in his nature. So let me see if there's a different way to ask that puppet question. I asked if he's being controlled by anyone. And they're just like, no, he stands alone. He stands alone. There are people who have his ear. Actually, watch the women. Watch the women in his circle. Watch the women in his circle. I mean, well, actually, let me not say your name. So I'll just read your comment. He only cares about the rich getting richer. He doesn't give a shit about regular people. That's fine to have that opinion. But what I see consistently about him is that he wants everyone to be prosperous, because for him, being prosperous is happiness. So that's what I see every single time I read on him. But they're saying, Spirit is saying, watch the women in his circle. Those are the ones who are very influential. I feel like I've seen this before with him in like 2021 or 2022, that like when Steve Jobs, when Steve Bannon was there, Miller, all these people, they have influence, obviously. They have influence. I mean, that's great. This isn't a debate. I'm reading. You're watching me read. Um, but the men that he appoints to things, they do have influence, but you have to watch the women who are close to him because they're the ones who actually have his ear. They have his ear. So watch the women in his cabinet, and his team, whatever it is that they're saying, they're the ones who are important to him. It's the women. I asked if he was being controlled by anyone to try to like ask that puppet question in a different way. And they're saying no, he acts on his own, but he's heavily influenced by the women in his circle. So watch the women. He actually appoints women to key roles. Okay, so next question. And I'm going to save the Elon stuff until later because I don't like his energy. Well, Trump died during his presidency. I don't read on death, but since I asked the assassination question, I technically already answered this. I mean, even with the heart issues, they're saying that, I mean, this guy's he's a freaking bulldozer. He's a rock. He's a rock. He's a bulldozer. I mean, despite the sickness I feel in him, the slowing down, aging, heart issues and everything, no, it feels like he keeps going. So far, he keeps going. Okay, so a question is, did Trump have the inauguration in the Capitol because he was afraid of another sniper attack? Yes. Yes. I heard yes. It actually felt like he got intel that spooked him out. But this actually feels like he heard of something being planned at a later date. And so he's just like, you know what? Let's just be safe and let's get it back inside. Let's just get it back inside. Yeah, so yes, the answer is yes. Does Trump really believe that he can acquire Greenland? Actually, does Trump actually want Greenland? Does he want Panama? Does he want Gaza? Huh. See, he wants Panama. Those other two. So this is what he does. And this is why I try to tell clients who are really worried about it to like ease up, right? Like just ease up on it, because this is his negotiation tactic. Greenland, Gaza, that's for the headlines. He wants Panama. He wants Panama. The Gaza thing, whatever it is that he said, it feels like it's part of a plan. He's keeping secrets. It's part of a plan. And whatever it is that he's doing, in his mind, he feels like he's defending the people of Gaza. This is going to sound like bullshit to a lot of people. He's not telling all of his staff everything he has in mind. He's having conversations with Netanyahu. He's not telling Netanyahu everything he has in mind. I feel like I saw this, but mostly with Ukraine, that he's going to do something publicly, but behind closed doors it's going to be something else. He's not telling people exactly what he has in mind. For some reason, it feels like he thinks that he's defending them. Why do you think you're defending Palestinians? He feels, he's like, hold on, is this Biden? Is that Netanyahu? He doesn't like Netanyahu. This is what he thinks of Netanyahu. That's what he thinks of Netanyahu. He doesn't like him. There's definitely, because it's like, Let me dig into this. Wow. Wow. I've seen this before. He doesn't like what's happening over there. He doesn't like what's happening over there in general. He, like, when he says that he hates the loss of life, he actually means it. He does mean it, right? He does mean that he hates the loss of life over there. He does. Like any war, he actually does not like war. He prefers peacetime. It's all over his energy, right? I asked him how he feels about Israel. He's well aware that they're in control of the American government and they manipulate the American government. And they don't tell the American government everything. He's well aware of it. And I asked him, okay, how do you feel about Gaza? And I may have said this publicly, or this could have been in a paid reading that someone bought for me, because I remember saying this, is he's very worried about the children. He's very worried about the children. And he actually does want to stop the fighting over there. Feels like the way that he wants to stop the war, I mean, it's not really a war, it's slaughter. The way he wants to stop it, I don't think a lot of people will like it. He wants peace. He wants peace. Look at this. And he's been having these conversations long before he won, by the way. He wants peace. He's also saying Israel has too many secrets. It doesn't really feel like they have too many secrets on him, but it's like, they're like, no, we can get them. We can get them. We can get these secrets. Yeah, in his mind, he feels constrained, because I'm asking him, okay, so I see what you want over there, but what will you actually do? And I'm asking about Israel directly. No, I think he's gridlocked. He's gridlocked. And it's almost like he doesn't like the solutions that are being offered to him. He doesn't like the solutions being offered to him. And the issue is that there are so many secrets on the American government that actually the American government is, like, even if there were people who actually wanted to do something about this positive that would help Palestinians, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to. I don't like reading on that, because it's a spiritual war. It's evil. But yes, out of the three, Greenland, I feel like he's mostly bullshitting. And Gaza, it's a strategy, but Panama, he's serious about Panama. Okay, so the second part of the question is, does he really believe we can acquire Greenland? Interesting. So in terms of, Greenland, no, he knows. Like, he's just talking cash shit. Panama, absolutely. Panama, yes. Gaza, he's like, we can own a piece of it. We can own a piece of it. It actually feels like I said before, this is like, he's been discussing this. Who have you been talking about this with? No. He's been talking about this with Netanyahu for a minute, actually. They've been talking. They've been talking. Let me take a break really quickly. I hate reading on Gaza, Israel, Palestinians. There are a lot of psychics and like new age psychics and tarot readers who really don't think that evil exists, but it's like, what earth are you living on? Anytime I even like graze that subject, I can feel it. Okay. Will the MAGA fan base's opinion on Trump shift by the end of his presidency? Who is this? Elon shows up to me in a very specific way. I'm not sure if this is him. Is that Elon? No, that's not Elon. It's not Netanyahu. Who is this person? This is, oh, hold on. No, I don't think, that's not a, oh my gosh, eyeliner. Why am I forgetting the vice president's name? Oh my gosh, I just had a dumb moment. I forgot his freaking name. Eyeliner, couch guy. No, it's not Obama. The vice president, JD Vance. Because isn't he like a Pisces, but he usually shows up for me as Libra or something, because I think that's his moon sign or something like that. Is this JD Vance? Is that JD Vance? No, this is a cancer man. Who is this? Hold on. Is that JD Vance? No, it's not JD Vance. Who is that? There's someone who's plotting. Is this someone on the Democrat side? Oh no, hold on. Let me do some no, he is a Libra moon, because I do remember that he shows up as Libra. Jesus, at this point. Let me do some investigation really quickly. Is this an American citizen? Huh. Vivek? Is that Vivek? Okay, there's Trump. Who the hell is this dude? Is this someone on the Democrat side? On the Republican side? Okay, it's someone on the Democrat side. Who's a water sign dude on the Democrat side? Is this someone, is this someone in Congress? Okay. Is it a senator? Or House of Representative? It's House of Representative. Okay, so there's someone. Wait a second. Okay, this could be a Republican, or like a Republican or moderate who's going to turn Democrat. It's something to that effect, because whoever this person is, they're showing up as being kind of like not necessarily, like kind of duplicitous. They talk out of both sides of their neck. No, this is not Elon. This person is not Elon. This is someone in the House of Representatives. And this person is going to be key in some kind of, no, it doesn't feel more like a vote. It feels more like giving information. Is this person going to be giving information to Democrats? Feels like this person is going to be giving information to Democrats. Whoever this is, it's a man, House of Representatives. And because I'm reading on Trump, this person is showing up as being shady towards Trump. So is this person a leaker? Yeah, it's a leaker. They're saying that there's going to be a leaker on the moderate / Republican side who's going to be giving information to Democrats. That's why they were kind of like lukewarm about whose side this person was on. Will they be giving accurate information? It's manipulative. It's manipulative. Will they be planting information? Will he plant information? No, it looks like this person is going to be giving Democrats accurate information with a catch. With a catch. That was random. But it looks like this person is going to have a pretty decent effect with whatever information that they're giving. Yes, a snitch. From Team Trump. Okay. Yeah, that person popped up a couple of times. Okay, so Interesting. So I asked I'm asking this question. No, it's a man. I'm asking this question, will the MAGA fan base opinion on Trump shift by the end of his presidency, or will they always be Delulu? I changed the question around to be like more middle of the road. So basically I asked, how do they feel about him now versus how will they feel about him towards the end of his presidency. I said pregnancy. I was going to say pregnancy. The end of his pregnancy is actually pretty interesting. For some reason, they still feel good about him, but there's a woman in the mix who they feel like she cheated him out of something. Is this a woman in government? Or is this a woman in his personal life? It's a woman in his personal life. There's a woman that in his personal life that they're not that happy with by the end of his pregnancy. What is going on? What is going on by the end of his presidency? It's someone in his personal life that they're just like, how dare she? How dare she? Whoever this is. So they actually feel good about him. Parent. Yeah, they actually feel good about him, but there's some woman that they're going to be fighting against by the end of his presidency. My goodness. Right now, the way they feel about him, they're actually not Delulu. They're watching him. And they're like, we're going to hold his feet to the fire. They're watching him. They're watching him. This doesn't feel Delulu to me at all. An hour left. Maybe he has something cooking in the oven. Let's see if I can get clear on that, because it is 4 years, technically 3 years out. So I asked that question again to just get more about him. They still like him. They feel like he makes the government stronger. But when he leaves, they're terrified. They're terrified of the future. Terrified. Very terrified. Makes me wonder if a Democrat is coming next. Yeah, they still like him. By the end of his pregnancy. I was just reconfirming that. Presidency, I better not be getting pregnant. I keep saying pregnancy. Hold on for a second. This cat, come on. Since you want to jump up here, he wants my attention. Listen to him. He wants my attention. I haven't been here for most of the day. So if I'm not here working from home, he gets upset thinking that I left him for good. So all right. Okay. So how will okay, so since that's related to MAGA, let's ask this question. How will Americans feel about the state of the country by the end of his presidency? So Americans, that's a very broad brush. I'm going to split them into politics. I'm going to split them into parties. Huh. Surprise, surprise. So, surprise, surprise. I asked how will Republicans feel about America at the end of Donald Trump's presidency? Very good. Very good. Very good. They feel like they're in a very good position. How will the Democrats feel about America at the end of the presidency? They feel good as well. Listen, guys, I keep telling you guys, I think a lot of people either don't believe it or maybe just don't accept it, but a lot of people actually agree with Trump. They won't say it. They actually agree. And some of the people you may be like, talking trash about MAGA or whatever, online, they probably voted for him. Like I'm telling you guys, or they sat out of the election because they agree with him, but they just didn't want to vote for him. I know a lot of people watching, they don't want to believe it, but Nancy Pelosi feels great. Hogwash, I know that's what you think. I know that's what a lot of people think. They're in cahoots together. I feel like cahoots is pretty strong. It feels more like fundraising. So let's see, why will Democrats be happy? So it's like a lot of the things that you see in the media where they're trashing each other, like, oh, I can't believe Lindsey Graham said this. They're having a good time in Capitol Hill together. Like, come on. Why do Democrats feel that way at the end of Donald Trump's presidency? Ooh, who's this? Who's this? Isn't Kamala a is she a Libra? Is she a Libra? Who's this? Black women. Black women. Black women. I said this in one of the last lives. Black women, we have to get our shit together. Black people in general, we have to get our shit together because Democrats, it feels like they found a new voter bloc. A new voter bloc. Ladies, ladies, it looks like, okay. So I also asked independents, how will they feel about America at the end of the presidency? They actually don't feel that happy. There are some changes that they agree with, but for the most part, the independents are not that happy. And then I asked about the non-voters. The non-voters, they're just like, yeah, but things are still expensive. Okay, so what happened to that? So it's mostly the people who aren't affiliated with a party who are unhappy, right? Black women. Black women. Why are we stressing ourselves out about these people and their bullshit? Because it feels like Black Democratic women. What's happening with us by the end of his presidency? This is internal, by the way. This doesn't feel like much of anything that's happening to us directly. This is internal. This is internal stress that we're taking on. Also, not really knowing what our place is in the Democratic Party and politics. It looks like a lot of the strain is going to be on Black women. Mental. By the end of his presidency. It also feels like the Democrats are worried about us as well, like us as a stable voting bloc. They're worried about Black women specifically. You think you sent a question about that? Yeah, I talked about that the last time. It wasn't really a good answer. Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen, the answer is the answer. Will there be a revolution of some sort? So let's split this. So will there be like a progressive Democrat revolution? Will there be a progressive? Oh my gosh. Damn. So the question of will there be a revolution of some sort? So I split the question up to make it more specific. I asked if there's going to be like a progressive revolution. No. Because they just don't have the money. No. Will there be a conservative revolution? At the end of the day, yes. They're not united. The conservatives, well, none of these political parties are united, but the conservatives are not united at all. But at the end of the day, yes, they have control. They have control. I will ask about midterms, even though it's 2 years away. I asked if there's going to be a revolution with women. No. And you want to know what they're saying? They're just like, because women aren't listening to themselves. They're not listening to themselves. After he won, because I did a live either the next day or 2 days later. I remember the Divine Feminine saying this about people not, women specifically not learning their lesson about trusting themselves. But they're just like, no. Will men have a revolution? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. No offense to the men who are watching. No offense, I have to ask, but yeah. Conservative male. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, then please head over to www.tarobymoco.com/links in the description box below. This page was created to help you find your desired reading faster. They are separated by concern, so there's love and romance, career matters, psychic forecast, and spiritual and personal development. And if you have many concerns at once, then please feel free to book a live 30-minute or 1-hour reading via phone, video, or in person if we are located in the same city. You will also be able to find a link to my Etsy store that has a limited range of readings, as well as my blog and YouTube page. And for YouTube viewers, if you would like to offer a small tip, then you have that option as well. When you are ready to book a reading, then click on the desired icon and read through the description to make sure that it fits your concern. I return readings within 7 business days, but if your concern is urgent, then I have express options that allow you to choose how quickly you want your reading to be done. If you want to book a 30-minute or 1-hour reading for the next day, then please email me ahead of time. And if you have any questions, then don't hesitate to email me. If you would like to know more information about my style and why I read the way I do, then go to the homepage where you will find a quick description about me and an option to learn more. And if you scroll further down, you will be able to sign up for my monthly newsletter. With this newsletter, you will receive 10% off your first reading, as well as monthly general predictions and shop updates, which can include discounts for new spreads and early access to my yearly readings 1 month ahead of time. And even further down, you will find testimonials from all the clients who are happy with me. All right, lovelies, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's work together soon.